Good morning, millennials.
Happy Friday.
Start again because it's Monday.
Sorry.
In 3, 2, 1. Good morning, millennials.
Happy Monday.
It's such a Monday-y Monday here in LA with Lauren Elizabeth.
Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. The crowd goes wild. Whoa.
Okay, we are here with influencer, YouTuber, like fashion designer and toaster, Lauren Elizabeth. Oh, friend and sibling at this point.
Thank you. Sister.
We have had a wonderful week in LA with you.
We've had so much fun.
We did.
And it's not over, even though it's Monday.
Even though it's Monday.
We do have a Thursday dinner tonight.
We do. Yes, technically, you guys, as you know, probably it is Thursday.
Yeah.
But we are filming Monday's episode because we wouldn't be able to give you an episode from New York together. So we figured we'd treat you with a Morning Toast special edition episode. This episode, much like Passover, is going to be unlike all episodes because there's no Fast Five today, because why would we give you news on Thursday when you're watching on Monday?
Right.
And two, we have a bevy of announcements. And I think I want to start with the most exciting one because it's not just a coincidence that Lauren is on the show today. We have such a special project that we can announce.
Secret project. Announcement coming soon.
Yeah. And
Working hard. Oh my God.
We've been really annoying. Like,
have we?
No,
I think I have.
I've made sure we were as least annoying as possible.
We are way too self-aware to be annoying.
Okay.
Like, come on. Like, we triple check everything we say.
That's true. Well, you have gotten so many DMs about starting a podcast.
Correct.
Mainly from me and Jackie. And when we really became good friends, which was at Stagecoach, Jackie and I were like really thirsty to be your friend, but like we're also thirsty businesswomen.
We were thirsty to be in business with you.
So we were actually all in the car together when you came to our you got in our car to go
Sunday, right?
To go from the Revolve party to actual festival, and you were talking about a podcast, and me and Jackie were texting each other in the car. Like, we're like, should we ask?
Should we give the offer?
Olivia, your sister, was the one that was like, I think they want to like ask you something or like something like that.
It's like asking someone out on a date.
Yeah, no, and it's like people in LA are like so weird. Like you never know what they're gonna say, and like
from LA,
right?
Mixing business with pleasure is not something that's typically advised. But in this instance, it's such an exciting time because without further ado, we would like to present our newest Toast News Network podcast show, Mood with Lauren Elizabeth.
Woo! The crowd goes wild.
What's your mood about it, guys?
Can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration
excitement
behind your name choice?
Okay.
We went through a lot of names.
Well, yes, we went through a lot of names, and I mean, we've been talking about this since Stagecoach,
months,
and now it's like almost the end of the year. And it's funny because I actually was doing something in the beverage department and thought of the name Mood because it's like such a trendy word. And I was like, there's so much you can do with it, with like marketing and like talking about something. And I couldn't get it trademarked. And so then I tabled it, and it was something I was doing with Cameron. And so literally at brunch on Saturday, I was like, I have to tell you something. And he was like, what? I was like, I actually forgot to tell you the name of my podcast. And he was like, what is it? I was like, well, I got this trademark since my name's in it. It's called Mood with Lauren Elizabeth. He was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, well, I thought of it. Like, it's my fucking word to use. Yours. But I mean, the inspiration mostly what came behind is that like, it's like the same thing of like, I live in LA, but I'm not very LA, but like sometimes I am. And like, sometimes I'm hungover. Sometimes I'm like super healthy. It's just like, there's so many different moods, which my boyfriend is like, yeah, like basically you're starting a podcast based on like you being fucking psychotic and bipolar. I was like, 100%.
Yeah.
So it basically gives me the opportunity to not pigeonhole myself into like having a real profession and just get to talk shit on the microphone once a week. Yeah, it's like each week is a different mood. Like, are we feeling like we want to drop some wisdom? Are we feeling like we want to talk shit? Like, mood lets you do whatever the fuck you want.
It's all encompassing.
Exactly.
Well, we thought your podcast would be such a good idea because anyone who follows you, like you really have such an interesting life. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I just want to know more about it. And I feel like that's why there's been a lot of demand from your followers, from YouTube and Instagram, for you to launch a podcast. It's because you're always like doing cool and interesting things. And like, you're always invited to Revolve. Like, we need a Revolve behind the scenes podcast, honestly.
Honestly. We need like Revolve Napo recaps, and we're going to get those with Mood.
And also, like, now that we have the podcast and we've decided we're taking it on the go, like, we're not going to do it in studio, which we, in our big business meeting about
right before that.
2 minutes ago on the floor, we decided, and it's like I could bring my like podcast equipment to like a Revolve Napa, and I can do it on the scene,
and you can get us some premium guests.
I have I don't give a flying fuck.
No shit.
Like so many girls in LA will like come up to you and like pretend like they're like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Bitch, you just liked my Instagram photo."
Right.
Like, and I'm just like, just say hi. Like I will go up to someone. Like I sat next to Caitlin Bristow for the first time, like meeting her, and I was like, "Hi, oh my god, like you're the reason I started watching The Bachelorette." Like, oh my god, slut shaming, haha, you've come so far. It's like, I'm Lauren, how are you? She's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, no shame. Like we're gonna get premium guests.
It's very refreshing in LA, that type of attitude.
Yeah, that's why I stay at my house a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Which is why we're recording the podcast in my house.
Your house is a mood. Your vibe is a mood. Everything
Yes.
about you
It's a whole
is a mood. And I feel as though when you're like a fan of yours, which is how I started out, knowing that you were a toaster, then I started like delving into your stuff, and now you're one of the few video people that I watch on YouTube. You can tell I don't watch a lot of YouTube stuff because I'm saying video people.
You're a grandma trying to use a
I'm
microwave.
a fucking grandma. But it's like you have this whole like brand and personality on YouTube, but then you hang out with you in person and it's like you're such an it girl. It's this interesting.
That was the name we actually wanted for the podcast.
But we thought
and
it
I
would be,
said, fuck.
She said
no.
she didn't want to refer to herself
Because
as an it
that's
girl.
the thing about it girls. Like they'll never admit that they're it girls, which is why they have it. You
Right.
know,
That's
like
the it factor.
That was a well-said statement,
We'll
but-
say all day that we're it girls
Because
but
we're
no
not.
one- because we're not.
But honestly, like now that I think about it, like I feel like I'm the definition of an it girl. Like not to make this about me, but I'm just saying.
You are it.
You
I'm
should
fucking
start,
it,
you
sis.
should
Last
start a
night,
podcast
you
called
were
The
it.
Girl.
I should call a podcast called It, sis. I'm it, sis.
Yeah, you are it. I don't
am.
know if you're the it girl.
No,
was
I
last
think I
night.
am.
There's a lot
I
of
was
weight
last
that
night.
comes with that term. You were last night. Oh my God, we have to recap Wednesday
know.
night in LA. We will get there.
Well, should we recap it? Whatever. Okay, I'm so confused with these days, you know?
You guys, like we do everything live that we are actually spazzing out.
Right, and we're
over-
acting like we're doing something so crazy when 90% of the podcasters of the world, like, will record an episode in January and pretend it's December. Like, everyone does it, but, like, we're so true in real time that I feel like a fraud.
Yeah,
I know.
I feel like a fraud every day though.
Okay.
That's,
And
that's your mood.
That's the mood of the day.
So we're going to dive in. I want to do, like, a whole expose on you because I feel like as much as I'm, like, one of your best friends, I like to consider, even though, like, you refer to other people as your best friend in your
Okay.
Instagram stories.
Please.
I feel like I actually low-key know nothing about you.
Not even that. I feel like
That's
I'm always
so interesting that you say that though.
I feel like I'm always learning new things about
Yeah.
you, and I want to take today to learn so much more.
yeah, it's like I feel like we hit it off so hard so fast
Yeah,
that
it's
we
true.
initially became sisters.
It's lust.
And then like we just like have like so much fun that at the same time like we're just like talking about like everything besides ourselves.
No, it's so true. And it's like we really are going to go beneath the surface on this episode.
Okay.
Excuse me. I have to burp. I need to stop drinking fountain soda during podcast episodes.
I know. Can you hear this? I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Also, like you have a huge audience as a YouTuber influencer. Toasters who are watching this now who are looking for more podcast content because you know the workday never
ends.
Never gets.
I mean, as
easier.
a toaster, like you guys, when it's like, oh my God, we're doing 60 minutes, I'm like, give me 72.
Right.
Like I literally just finished the episode with Morgan Stewart and I almost like listened to the last 5 minutes again because I still wasn't here
Because
yet.
it was so good too.
But then I put on Caitlin Bristow's podcast.
Also a good option.
That works, but soon you'll be able to put on Mood by Lauren Elizabeth,
Yeah.
which, by the way, is launching Wednesday of this week.
2 days, you got to subscribe, tell all your friends, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook, share it on TikTok.
Oh,
It's going to
please.
be a fucking mood.
Because it's going to be a
It's a
mood.
mood.
And then Wednesday, the first episode drops. Everyone's really looking forward to it. We gathered questions from all corners of the internet for you because you really have led like so many lives. Like you just have like so many moods.
So many.
See?
So we're going to jump in, but not before I let you guys know who today's episode is brought to you by. And Lauren, you're a podcaster in the making and you got to know how to do a good read.
Right.
And here's how it's done.
I've actually always wanted to see this. be
Without
done.
further ado, today's episode is brought to you by Noom, a habit-changing solution that helps users learn to develop a new relationship with food, through personalized courses.
I love fruit.
Stop. Based in psychology, Noom teaches you why the bad things you do and aren't. Okay, this is like the worst.
Wow.
This is the worst example.
Tutorial.
Okay, basically, Noom is an online
Do you want me to
platform.
show her how it's done?
Please. Okay.
Okay. Noom is a wonderful online platform that really helps you get yourself in check. It will help you achieve specific goals that you want to achieve. And it's not just about losing weight. There you can achieve better self-care, making healthier choices, feeling more confident in clothing, having more energy, or just an overall glow.
I need to learn how to stop feeling confident in clothing because I think I look amazing, and then I see a picture and I'm like, who is that?
Okay, well, at least like you feel good. Right. And so Noom is
in thanks to Noom.
We've been loving Noom for so long, and it really is a habit-changing solution that helps users learn to develop a new relationship with food through personalized courses.
What we always say about Noom, it's basically like The Toast, an online community that makes you feel safe and is going to help you better yourself.
And Noom is not a diet. It's a healthy and easy to stick to way of life. It's a mood.
Yeah, for sure.
And the best part is you are human. They know that if you go off track, there's no shaming, just tips to help you get back on track tomorrow. I love it. And you will too. You don't have to change it all in one day. Small steps make big progress. Sign up for your trial today at noom.com/toast. What do you have to lose? Visit
a lot if you're me.
Visit noom.com/toast to start your trial today. That's noom.com/toast, the last weight loss program you'll need.
Feels
inspiring.
A lot longer in person.
Yeah. Oh, does it?
Yeah. In the car, it doesn't. No, I don't skip through because like something will happen.
Yeah.
You know?
But our ads are fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It's like the only ads I don't skip through. I even skip through my own on YouTube.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
That's a big endorsement.
Let's take it back to the beginning.
Okay.
Lauren Elizabeth, you're from Chicago.
Yeah. Small town girl.
Small town Steen.
Small town Steen.
And you somehow ended up in LA being big YouTuber to the stars, revolve around the world. But how did you really get like when did you decide to move to LA, and what had you been doing up until that made you think like it would be a good idea for you to move to LA?
Okay, I'm going to compress this because
take your time.
No. But like, you know how to, I know you say the same story all the time.
You've said this like your shtick so many times.
It's like, it's the shtick.
I was an intern in college.
Well, then.
I don't have a job.
Mine was different. Mine was, I was in high school and I got grounded because I was grounded a lot. I mean, not like.
Were you a bad child?
I was a bad girl. Yeah.
No,
like I didn't do anything. It was just I went to a small private Catholic high school and I would like dance in class and like get attention. Like, you know what I mean?
Like do the floss.
Oh yeah, like
stripper pole dancing.
Like do it like I was like a flosser kid. Like
you were a class clown.
Yeah, I was class clown.
Okay.
And always late and whatever. So I was grounded for God knows what reason. Maybe drinking underage and my mom caught me. Whatever.
That's different than dancing in class.
Okay. Well, it was a beer and it was like 3 sips and Kathleen rapped me out. So
Kathleen, who's that?
In the Anna group.
Hashtag say her name.
Kathleen Darling.
Kathleen Darling, how dare you?
Yeah, it was a big deal. But I was grounded and my mom was like, why don't you do something with your life, start a blog? And I was like, you're so fucking stupid. And I slammed the door. And then there used to be a software where you could make blogs on Apple, which doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, what was it called?
It was like, you know how like you get the thing and it's like iMovie, Safari, like all the things that come with it. There was like a iWeb or something.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
and so I was like playing around with it. I was like really good at MySpace. Like I was always like coding and stuff. And then I started my blog in high school and I was writing about like fashion and like
what was
beauty.
It called?
Okay. This is like a little bit of a sore subject for me.
What was it called?
Lou Fully Loaded, because Lo was my nickname.
Okay.
Lou stands for my last name. So Lou, and then Fully Loaded because it was fully loaded with all things fashion and beauty.
I don't think that's so bad.
Not so bad.
But like I get like made fun of it like a lot. Like
okay, if that's like the worst thing, you're leading a charmed life.
Just wait till you start a podcast.
Okay. Just wait till you go to my YouTube channel. You reverse it. No, like reverse it to like oldest to newest.
Oh,
yeah, that's work. I can't believe I just fucking.
I'm actually
said that.
gonna go do that one.
No, like okay, can we at least do it at my house?
Yeah,
so like
yeah,
I get to like guide you through the process.
We
okay.
will.
Anyway, so did the blog, realized like, oh, writing out some things is hard. It would be easier to film them on camera. Started filming these ones are down like the shittiest like
so embarrassing
like smoky eye tutorial like and like I don't know how to do a smoky eyes. Like, what was I thinking? I don't know. And then I saw some girl do like a what's in my bag video and I was like, oh, like that looks like I could do that. That looks fun. So it really became like a creative outlet in high school. Like I quit. I was on like a competitive cheerleading team in high school. I quit because I just like wasn't happy and I was like, okay, this is my new hobby. And it was such a different platform that like I started making friends and like reach like if you comment like how we became internet friends, like you could do that in like YouTube comments and there was like messages and stuff.
Yeah.
So I just did it all the rest of high school. I was like the first one to be on Twitter, the first one to be on Instagram. Got so made fun of in high school. Like they would pull up my what's it called? They would pull up my videos on like the projector and stuff like that. And like I also just like my claim to fame is how to rock combat boots.
But you do rock a combat boot.
And it was like me in my backyard, like with different outfits and like combat boots.
I'm gonna cry.
You guys, it was so bad.
I'm gonna cry.
No, oh my God, kids are fucking
and
evil.
it's like my brother like go like panning up and down and I was like, you're
brother.
Like, whatever.
I love him. Are we
So
gonna meet him
bad.
today?
Yeah, he's at my house.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You're gonna love him. He's like way cooler than me.
Wait,
But-
I can't believe like you were bullied. You know what I mean? Because like if you look at you, like
so, but like to this day, like girls from my high school, like shout out if you're listening, because I know that there's so many toasters in the Midwest.
you told me.
Like will DM me being like, "Oh, is that your version of the story, sweetheart? Not how it went down, honey."
Shit.
Oh my God,
And I'm like,
okay.
you're literally still bullying me. Like I had to go to the college counselor for
I'm
this
on
shit.
your close friend story, and I remember when you posted some
Oh,
screenshots.
I was fuming. You don't understand.
One of the girls, one of Lauren's bullies, like DM'd her, like literally bullying her about the bullying. Like it was so crazy.
I was like, you're almost 30. Get a fucking life.
no, it's so crazy.
Leave me
That's
alone.
so crazy.
It's just so funny because if you look at someone like you just are so pretty and cute. Like you would think like you were the one bullying someone, you know? Like
I definitely was for like a couple years.
okay.
Yeah. No, but it's like either the video was on the projector or it wasn't. I understand there's two sides to every story, but the video was on the
video
projector.
was on the
And that's
projector.
so fucking rude.
And they weren't
Also-
watching it like to learn.
And also
to
her
learn
best
how to wear a
friend-
combat boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best friends pushed me in the hallway, flicked me off, and then brother Rob, shout out to brother Rob, I had to go to the counselor's office to talk about like the bullying
Counselor
situation.
Snitch's office?
Yes, I had to go see counselor Snitch.
Snitch.
And I had to go get like I had to like make amends with like one of these girls or whatever. But it wasn't as much the YouTube. It was more just like I call my high school like going to like a frat. Like that's what I said on Instagram. I was like, it was
Yeah.
like going to a frat, like everyone, it was like just really cutthroat. Like, and me and my girlfriends were saying, like, do they not remember that we had to have like school wide bullying meetings? Because like
Right.
everyone was just so fucking mean to each other.
And you know what that like is like when Taylor Swift started like writing songs in high school, like, and you would think she would be so popular because she was like getting kind of famous and she was like this tall, beautiful model, and she was made fun of like to no extent where she like couldn't go to school anymore.
Yeah,
and
I
it's like
stopped
kids
going
are
to
so
school.
jealous.
I stopped going to school like senior year. I went for like 2 periods, and then I would go home and like work on my blog, and then like go. My mom would drive me down to the city, and I would go to like events and stuff. And she was like my like little publicist.
That is like honestly so cool of you.
But I feel like if you got bullied for something like that, like you have to love it so much to keep doing it.
Oh, for
because
sure.
I feel
Yeah.
like some people would be like, "Oh my god, I don't want my video on the projector again. I'm not making
This
another
isn't worth
video."
it.
This is
I literally said, I was like, it was a creative outlet. When you go back and you look at my videos, and there's one with me with big blue feathered earrings, and I go, "Hey guys, I just got gum surgery, so I'm home for the day, and I figured I'd talk about my favorite spring fashion trends." Like, if I had
what else
any
would you
free
do?
time right now,
Right.
I wouldn't fucking upload a video. Now I'm
Right.
like, shit, I gotta make a video.
You really liked
but
it.
it was just my hobby, and I started making friends.
By the time you left high school, how many subscribers did you have?
Probably, I think maybe 100K.
Wow.
I think. I don't
So
know for
impressive.
sure, because I know that when I moved to LA, I had like in the hundreds, like below 500, but over 100K. And
So when did you move to LA?
I went to college for a year, and I was just the digital. It wasn't where it is now, obviously, but like we were starting to get a little bit more of opportunities. Like I was doing hosting stuff because I was going to school for broadcast journalism.
Where?
And at Columbia College, then DePaul University.
Okay.
And so I was getting all these like kind of opportunities. And then like also YouTube was getting brand deals at the time, which
Right.
has changed so much. But I was like, okay, there was a summer where like everyone moved to LA. Like I'm not kidding you. Like every person with a fucking YouTube channel, no matter where they were in the country, were like moving to Los Angeles. And I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And my mom's like super, super supportive. And so she was like, okay, like I guess whatever, like go for it. I moved here when I was like 2 days after I turned 19.
Wow.
But I started, the way that I was able to do it is I got an internship at Awesome Miss TV and I used it for school credit. And so I wasn't just like moving out here for like YouTube.
It was
like
cool.
I was like, I'm trying to get into the entertainment industry, and I have this platform, and I wasn't fully out of school or fully unemployed until like I was doing well enough to not have a full-time job.
Did you graduate college?
No, because I got too
Wow.
busy and I got hired as an employee. So I was like a full-time employee for like a month and a half.
What was that conversation like telling your mom that you were piecing out of college?
I kind of was just like, can I do this? And she was like, yeah.
That's so
Like,
crazy. That's what we were just talking about on the Lady Gang podcast this week when we recorded it with them. How like literally nobody successful graduated college. Like we're the morons who went to college.
yeah, and paid for it.
Oh yeah,
right.
I always forget. Well, that was my thing too. Is like what's it called? My brother has a scholarship. He's like super smart, and then like here I am. Like I was the fucking dumbest Like I was like the biggest black sheep, like idiot
Right.
out of my family until this whole like YouTube thing happened. And now everyone's like, Lauren,
She's so successful.
Oh my god, look at her. And I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But what's it called? I was about to like start having like college tuition bills, and I was like, wait, but I'm making my own money now.
Right.
Why would I be putting it into fucking college?
Like, is this what I want to be investing in?
Yeah, I was like, if I need to come back, I'll come back. Like, I never clicked the drop out button.
Right.
I just
Oh.
like
Still a
stopped.
student.
I'm still a student. Like honestly, like I'm still a freshman.
No, but it's like you could take the money you're making on YouTube and buy like all new equipment, or you could spend it on college where you're just going to sit there for 4 hours a week, like doing nothing.
Well, I also just bought I think I bought a Celine bag and like drained my bank account.
Yeah, of course.
Like when I was like 19, I was like, I need it. I live in LA.
The luggage tote, you needed it.
That is it. What was the first thing starting at like when you started doing YouTube full time? Where was the first opportunity you made money? Like the first time someone emailed you offering, like I will never forget the first time I made money off my Instagram because I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was cheating the world.
I'm like literally like you. Like I don't remember anything.
But I actually remember it was $1,000 from Burger King, and like I literally spent it all in one place. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was like probably when I was like that first year of college, and there was like these like random like weird like stores that would like pay like a little bit to like get a video or something.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it wasn't like substantial yet, and also like monetization was like big. Like you could like turn the ads on your videos and stuff, and like we used to be able to use music in our videos. Like so basically in the past like 6 months, like we've all been getting emails from like all of our old videos being like Universal has claimed your video. Like it's no longer I have all these videos, so I'll get like 50 emails a day being like so and so claimed your video. I'm like, fuck, there goes that one. Right. But like whatever.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't make a lot of money off monetization, so I love a good brand deal.
YouTube was making some drama like a couple weeks ago with them like unverifying a lot of their YouTube talent. Like they unverified Jake Paul and a bunch of other people. Yeah, I was following all the drama on Pop Crave Twitter. And then they decided to like reinstate it. Were you affected by that at all?
If I was, I wouldn't know.
Are you verified on YouTube?
I don't know.
It's not so much of a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It is.
We're not verified.
Wait, let me see.
I have a question for you. You're a big YouTuber. We go live on YouTube every single day. What can we do to optimize what we're doing over here at the Morning Toast?
Yeah, we have no subscribers.
I just feel like
we have 50K. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Tell your friend when we need to get to 100.
I think this would be like a larger conversation for a business meeting.
Like,
but
we don't do thumbnails.
Okay, 100% you need thumbnails.
I know.
Also because I have no idea like what each one, because like I'm subscribed to you guys, but I always listen on podcasts. And so I don't even know like what's what. They always look the same. But I think it's good that you changed the episode titles.
Oh, you're enjoing that.
I'm enjoying that.
Okay, good
I know
to
some
know.
toasters weren't enjoying that. Well, potentially.
Can't please everyone ever.
Please everyone.
Ever. But I mean it's helpful because like then I actually know like what's going on like in the YouTube thing too. Yeah. But I think like, you know, there's some premium content that you could be making on YouTube.
Give us a 3-step YouTube audit. Thumbnails, what else could we be doing?
Thumbnails, I mean, you have to put like the tags in. And
I do the tags.
We do tags. So thumbnail.
Hashtag funny, hashtag comedy, hashtag girl with no job.
I do like hashtag other shows that if you watch that, you would like this.
You don't do hashtag. You don't need hashtags though. Like there's tags.
Oh, I do tags. I don't do hashtags.
I think you can do both now, which is weird. But
yeah, and then it says like if people saw what I tagged her.
It's mortifying. Oh my god, no! Like there's a program that like they can see it, and like there's like these like troll like YouTubers, and they'll who did it? Someone was like, oh, like her third tag is like blah blah blah. So now I'm like always so self conscious.
What did you use to tag? Like
I do like beauty, haul, lifestyle, and then I'm like boyfriend, dating,
Los Angeles.
Like, and then I'm like, do I talk about anyone famous? Like I'll be like the Morning Toast, like, like literally like LA vlogger, blogger, like drama revolve, like anything that I could get.
That's so funny. I would go public with our tags. Like there's nothing like that crazy, but it's just like lame. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's like super lame. Like you're just like trying to get people to click, and it's like embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. Comedy podcast, morning show, millennial show.
That's the best.
Watch What Happens Live.
Like beauty, comedy, like.
Yeah, and then I go down a rabbit hole of like Watch What Happens Live, Bravo, E! News, E! Online, Daily Pop, Nightly Pop, Morgan Stewart, Necessary Realness, Justice It. I'm like, boom. If you like these people,
if you like these people, you'll like us. But I think you guys could definitely do thumbnails.
Okay.
And then just also like, do you even like promo? Like,
Snitch, that would be a job
no, we could do more like highlights, you know, just like the pertinent clips from an episode.
And just like cute like mashups and shit. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't have the manpower for that. Snitch
on the tube.
So you moved to LA. You've been doing this full time for what, like 5 years?
Well, I started in 2011-ish.
Wow,
so
years.
Yeah, which is like so sad.
And then when did you launch XLE, which is her brand, and you should shop it at shopxle.com.
Clothing brand.
Shopxle.com.
That was a year ago now. So this will be our second like fall drop. So like last year was our first, and it's just, you know, it's moving and a grooving.
It's really hard to
It's really fucking hard.
run a business that's like with physical products, like with inventory, stock, like all this bullshit. Like
Speaking of,
there's a special announcement
There's
brought
a
to you by me.
There
Lauren
is
Elizabeth.
a restock of Morning Toast merch today at 3 p.m. Eastern time, which gives everyone fair time to set the alarms. West Coast people, you should be up by noon. 3 o'clock Eastern time, get your merch. All of the apparel that's sold out in minutes is being restocked.
We ordered literally 10 times the quantities. I'm telling you, it's not going to sell out, okay?
It's not, if it's sold out, like I would fall on the floor. I need Life Alert.
Yeah, I need Life Alert.
This would be a great time to do a read for Life Alert.
I know.
Which we're not doing, but we are telling you that restock is today, 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Get your merch. The teal sweater is back. This sweater's back. That sweater's back. The Snatcher, come show
get
us your
over here.
shirt.
Get over
Walk around
here.
the camera. She's got that late night long sleeve t-shirt, and it is a good one.
This one sold out first and fastest, and I was really surprised by that.
Oh, wow. Just going to walk right through.
Turn around.
Give us the front, move your hair,
wow, that's
and do a little
cute.
twirl for us.
Ooh.
Show them the back. Can't, shan't, and went.
Ooh.
This merch shop was just so premium. I hope everyone gets what they want this time. We have so much quantity of everything that's sold out. But the truth is, you can't always get what you want. But we're trying to make it so.
But if you
can.
try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need, which is the Morning Toast Sorority Crew neck sweater sometimes.
All the time. Okay, back to Lauren Elizabeth. Let's speed up. It's 2019. I am a big fan of yours. You are an Instagram, YouTube, influencer, clothing designer. You really are someone, a jack of all trades. And I feel as though you are like epitome of an influencer. You know what I mean? Like, because you really do it all. And it's so interesting when we talk, because I think of you as an Instagrammer. You're Revolve. You have like such a great vibe on your Instagram, but you think of yourself really as a YouTuber.
And like the core of your business, you say, is doing YouTube.
Yeah,
So-
we talked about that. Yeah.
In this time, and now you're about to be podcasting, so it's about to change for you. I can't wait to ask you this question
Next year.
But like, where do you see the industry going? Like, what are you seeing happening right now? And like, where is this wave taking you?
Where are brands putting more money?
Well, it's interesting because the brands now, like we are like making more money from like Instagram and stuff because since stories and it's not quite gotten to IGTV yet. I think it will in the next couple years.
Use IGTV?
Did I tell you this, that I like uploaded a video and then I fucked up because I didn't preview it to my feed.
Preview to feed, yeah.
And so that like screwed me over. But I'm gonna start like doing it a little bit more.
Yeah,
because
it should
like
be easy for you.
because like sometimes it's like you see it on your feed and like you just keep watching. It's actually it's easy. Like I'm addicted to Instagram,
Yeah,
so
me
why
too.
wouldn't I? And I put like so much effort into my stories, so like
But
why
do you
wouldn't
feel like
I?
it's competing content for your YouTube? Like,
No, because I feel like it's more short form.
Yeah.
Whereas like my vlogs, like people love long vlogs.
you would never put a 30-minute video on IGTV. It's more like
Hell
5 or
no.
6
it's
minutes.
Yes.
Isn't 10-minute max?
Yeah. Whereas like my YouTube videos, people love when they're at least like 20, 30 minutes.
Same with
which
our
is a
behind
lot.
the scenes.
Yes,
Patreon.com/morningtoast.
exactly.
Morning Toast.
Exactly. So I feel like it's just interesting because like YouTube has changed so much and it's you know, like we've been out here doing it for years and years and years, and now all these different people are popping up for different reasons. And I like that there's been this shift back to now, like it was like all this drama and all these like vlogger and everyone was like YouTubers, meh. But now it's really like starting to get taken seriously again.
Yes.
Well, it's
is
actual
cool.
news now.
Yeah.
Which is really what we wanted to talk to you about because you really find yourself in such a precarious position because you really know a lot of the YouTubers that like we're obsessed with. And whenever we have a question, we're always like, what's Emma Chamberlain like? You know, like, and you have been in the YouTube space for so long. You know a lot of these people. I know you used to be friends with Logan Paul, right?
Oh yeah.
You told us that when you first came on The
Yeah.
Morning Breath.
That was like right when it happened.
Yeah. And I just want to get your take on all these like drama, the Jaclyn Hill and then the Tati Charles and all that
Tati
stuff.
Charles.
You know what I mean? Like all
She's
that
a new beauty
stuff,
influencer coming up.
Have you heard?
all that stuff like becoming mainstream news and like obviously where you fall in each situation. Like, do you live for the drama and like the drama channels on YouTube?
Have
like
you ever
I have
been
started,
on a drama channel?
Do I live for the drama? Like don't act like you don't know me.
I live for the drama. Did you watch the Shane Dawson? I'm Jeffree Star.
I haven't watched that yet, but I was
Watch
like,
it.
literally, like, if anyone knows that I live for the drama, it's
You live for the
over
drama.
there.
Yeah.
I watched all the James Charles Tati stuff. It's funny. I'm 99.999% sure that 3 years, like, this is like the epitome of my career. Like, I peaked. You know what I mean? Like, if this podcast doesn't like bring me back, like we're gonna have a fucking issue. Like, I'm telling my mom to like save a bed. Like,
Right.
I might
I'm
be
coming
moving,
home.
You're gonna
I
go
might be
home.
moving home. And I bought a car today. So, by the way, I'll tell you all about it.
Oh, did you drive it here?
No.
Oh. Can I drive your car home?
Yeah,
I have a license, I swear.
you do. Wait, are you sure?
I swear. I'm the only one with a license.
Okay.
And I drive pretty regularly. I like want to drive a Porsche.
Okay. Anyway, so I peaked. What was I saying? I peaked,
You were 99.9%.
and I'm 99% sure that I was at something called Generation Beauty, which like this is how much the industry has changed. Like this was a thing once. Like BeautyCon was like meh, and then there was like Generation Beauty and like whatever. One of the managers that I'm friends with in the digital industry came up to me. She's like, my client really wants to meet you. And she brought over James Charles. And he was like, oh my God, like, I love your videos. Like, like, how would I mess that up in my memory? How would I? Like, that's what I'm saying 99.9 because, like, I am fucking stupid.
Yeah, and
but,
don't
like,
remember stuff.
How would I not remember that face? And he was, like, so nice and whatever. But, like, now it's like, it never happened.
Do you ever see him?
No, but like he doesn't follow me. Like I think I've definitely like walked by him in the past, whatever.
Like, I am fucking obsessed with him with my sister's phone case. Like
Yeah.
I love him so much, and he almost came on the show this week, but he was in New York.
I know.
And he wanted to come on the show, but when he was in New York, and obviously the one fucking week we're not in New York, we're in New York every day of our fucking lives.
I can't
we're
talk
here.
about it.
I'm obsessed with him. So in all the drama, like how did you feel when it was all unraveling in real time?
It's so funny because like I'm still like so irrelevant enough to just be like adjacent. Like it's like when the whole like Logan Paul thing will happen, people like will like maybe come on to my page and be like, oh my God, like you're friends with Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And like I also like had like a contractual obligation. I shot a movie like 3 years ago.
With him?
With him. And I had to post about it a fucking month ago.
Oh my God.
And so people were like coming at me being like, how are you did it? I'm like, do you not realize that I like secured a bag 3 years ago and
Oh my
like
God, it's
have
a
to like not
3-year
get sued?
contract?
Like they literally would not stop texting me and I will like, you know how like, you get a thing, you're like, okay, shit, I got to do a brand deal. I just like stopped. I just like didn't respond until like I like got in trouble. And they were like, you need to post about the movie.
Wait,
I was
my
like,
God.
motherfucker.
So are you two not talking?
No, we're not friends. The last time I saw him was a couple years ago. At, like,
Was it
Billboard.
before or after his big
Like I have not spoken to him after like the controversy.
Right.
I like worked with him one time. Like he was always like good to me and like nice to me, but I kind of found like a different group anyway.
Yeah.
And there was so much drama with it, and also like a lot of the shit they do is really fake. So
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like a lot of like the drama stuff is just it's not real.
Like when he stole the girlfriend from the brother or whatever?
Yeah, it's like it's heightened and it's like Tana and Jake. Like that's not fucking real.
Well,
like they're
it's not
married.
fucking real. And you heard it here first. Jake has a show coming where he's like the Bachelor.
Yeah,
it's
like they're
but it's like
not
the Trashler.
Married.
No, he's getting divorced, and it's all going to be like a big publicity stunt for the Trashler, which is his new show coming
It's
up.
gonna be called the Trash.
It should be.
I mean, I love that
I was
name.
like, wait, did they just
No, it's a brilliant
fucking
name. So this whole thing is so stupid. I forgot to tell everyone that I found that out.
Yeah, it's like none of it's real, and like maybe like parts of it are, but like you see all these people like out. Like if you want to see them, like go to Hyde tonight.
Let's go to Hyde.
Oh my God, I can't.
No, we're not. We're going somewhere else. Oh, this is going up on Monday.
We're going to Delilah. Okay, can we take some questions that we got for you from the Toasters, who obviously know
How
and
did
love
you make that pink?
Everyone keeps asking me that. When you do ask me a question on the Instagram feature, if you tap it, the color wheel comes up, and you could change it to any color you want.
Speaking of pink, though, like, would you ever be caught dead in pink?
Yeah, you're not pink at all.
You're not.
It's like kind of pink.
No, it's
Your
not.
aesthetic is like brown.
Okay. Sounds like duty.
No, your aesthetic is just like
It's neutral.
No, okay. I had like a realization that you could get away with like wearing nudes all the time, and I'm like so into it and I'm here for it. But I do love pink. Like pink is one of the colors that I will wear.
Okay.
Like would I be caught dead in turquoise? Probably not.
Ooh, I love turquoise.
I love a turquoise.
Also,
I would just look like shit.
as like just someone who's obsessed with flow and aesthetic, like your vibe is so vibey.
Thank you.
What do you use to edit your photos and everything?
So there
else?
is
and
a-
your stories are so premium. Holy shit! Like,
So there is a full tutorial on youtube.com. Search Lauren Elizabeth. I uploaded how I edit my Instagram photos and stories. And it's actually like premium. Like I spill a lot of like apps. You know what I mean?
what are your favorite apps?
So I love this app called Facetune.
You came to the right place.
No, I use like the teeth whitener for all my backgrounds. So I make every like mirror pic you see like is whitened. And then I go in the Teza app, and I'm sorry, I don't use Jackie Flow yet.
okay. It
You had to
couldn't
like
be-
download, you had to like, put it on my phone.
Of your aesthetic.
It's the you wouldn't like. There's nothing for you to do with it.
Okay.
and that's okay.
I feel
it's-
like I could figure it out though. Like
no, it's like bright colors, and you want like muted neutrals.
no, but I use like I'll show you what I do like with the Teza app because it makes my like face orange. I don't know, and then I like desaturate it.
I love an orange face.
Yeah, I like
yeah,
love looking
I
like.
can't do an orange face
Tan
because
mom.
my hair is orange.
Right,
so my
right,
presets,
right.
like that's why I had to make my own presets because I couldn't use blogger presets because they like to bring out the orange and everything, and they look like a Cheeto.
But see, it's like I like looking tan, but I don't like orangey background. So then
Yeah.
my boyfriend would always be like, you desaturate everything too much. Like, you're so much more beautiful when you're glowing. And I was like, oh my God, you think I'm beautiful? What? Like, we
Love
fight
it.
all the time. I was like, wait, what? Like, I literally told him, I was like, you texted me saying I was cute the other day, and it was like so nice.
Oh my God, you need to relax.
I know. I was
That's
like,
a nice text to send. Like
no,
when
but
you're
yeah,
in a
like, we
relationship.
don't like talk like that. You know what I
Right,
mean?
Right. You get comfortable.
Like, we don't like post like screenshots to Instagram of our like cute text combos.
Well, because that's cheesy and that means you're hiding something.
Yeah. We won't dig into that.
Yeah, I want to
But-
jump into a lot of the questions that we got for you, but not before I let everyone know that the second sponsor of the day is Thrive Cosmetics. Cosmetics spelled C-A-U-S-E because it's a cosmetics with a cause.
This is a new sponsor for us that I am loving.
Also, I learned about them before they even became a sponsor because they have a very compelling Facebook ad about their mascara that convinced me to purchase.
They have a very compelling Facebook ad about a highlighter for the inner eye underbrow situation.
oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking
And you know
about.
what? It should be called like Alive Girl by Jeff Bezos because you look so alive.
Thrive Cosmetics products provide amazing coverage. They highlight your best features and are created for long-lasting wear. All of their cosmetics clinically are proven. All of Thrive Cosmetics' clinically proven ingredients are free of parabens and sulfates. Their products are effective in more than just one way. For every product purchased, Thrive Cosmetics donates to help women who are in need thrive. Those causes include emerging from homelessness, surviving domestic abuse, and fighting cancer. Leaping Bunny and PETA, the leading authorities on cruelty-free cosmetics, have certified Thrive as a completely vegan and cruelty-free brand. You can replenish your products so you'll never run out of Thrive Cosmetics essentials like their Liquid Lash Extension Mascara, which is what I bought because I saw a Facebook ad for it, or their Buildable Blur CC Cream. Ooh, I have to try that.
I love a blur.
You guys-
I'm like, there's nothing I love more than a blur.
A couple-
Instead, I was an audible blur.
A couple weeks ago, I was doing my makeup for tour and Margot comes into the bathroom. I'm like, how do I look? She goes, good, just put on mascara. And I'm like, bitch, I've been sitting here for 3 hours putting on mascara. And like, I don't know what happened to my eyelashes. And when I saw the Facebook ad, I really was like compelled and it truly changed my life. I look like I'm wearing fake extensions, which I would if I could handle it. I got them done once and they like totally broke my eyelashes. So Thrive Cosmetics products are great and it feels really good to give back. You could start thriving and help women in need by going to thrivecosmetics.com/toast for 15% off your first purchase. That's Thrive Cosmetics, ThriveCosmetics.com/toast for 15% off. ThriveCosmetics.com/toast. Thank you, Thrive Cosmetics, for sponsoring this episode and for changing my life with your mascara.
Sign on, be beautiful, and give back. Also, I see you over there, Lauren Elizabeth. It looks like you're getting the hang of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're getting the hang of the ads, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I listen.
Okay, so we did a little Q&A for you on our Instagram, and we got a lot of wide-ranging questions, and the one that really caught my eye. Fuck, marry, kill. Claudia, Jackie, Margot.
Oh my God, that's so hurtful.
Okay, hold on. Let me think. Fuck, Mary, Kill, Claudia, Jackie, Margot. Okay, this is tough because I already know I'm going to marry Jackie.
God, I totally thought I was
Wow.
being killed.
Now I know I'm being killed.
Because I might be killed.
But then this is really hard because like
Wait, why are you marrying Jackie? Just curious.
because like I think like she like is like I told you the other night when we were at Soho, I was like, whatever you do, I'm gonna do. Like, you're just such a good wife. And I was like, I want to be just like Jackie. But like at heart, I'm just like Claudia.
I feel like you would marry Margot because you guys have so much in common. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
could,
totally thought I
you
was
guys
going
like
there
would
here.
just never
Okay,
stop
like,
talking.
I'm like I want to like marry up, you know? Like
Wow. Okay,
honestly, this is really fucking hard.
This is a fucking
Wow. I didn't know our
Finish
friendship
it.
was
You
ending
made your
today.
I was
Lauren.
literally just about to say this is hard because I said I want to marry Jackie, but how am I supposed to choose? Because like Snitch is like really my best friend.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so I'm being killed.
And then,
No, I
but
think-
then
but
Claudia's like
Claudia's your
downgrade.
mistress.
Claudia's like my sister.
Okay, just choose, honestly. Like,
No, don't. This
Do
game-
it.
Okay, no. I hate this
Things
game.
like this always start fights.
Sucks because now I'm like maybe I should have married Snitch. Like
Maybe.
No, I'm a downgrade.
oh my God, shut the. I'm
No, but
literally
you know what?
gonna
If you
freak out.
If you marry Snitch, then you're the breadwinner.
That's what I'm saying. Jackie's gonna take care of me.
Yeah. I'm breaking it in.
Okay, fine.
Like,
we won't
is
make you
Zach still
finish
in the
it.
picture? Is it a throuple?
Ooh, a little
Little-
kind of Mongo action.
Oh, yeah.
How do you pronounce her last name?
Monsieur.
She's French? She's French, Camper?
It's really Mongo.
No, it's not. I say menage a
yeah.
trois.
That's definitely not it. Okay, this is a great question from N Schrader 86. Did you know about any of the Stagecoach drama since you were there with them?
1,000 million fucking percent.
You did.
Well, not like to the extent like while
Right.
it was happening, but we were all there. So like we all like saw a lot of interactions happening. We all got like you know, a little taste of some personalities.
You did.
And then I found out about, obviously, the Blake and Kaylin stuff before she left for Paradise because she told me. But she didn't tell me what was going on.
Well, you're a big Bachelor fan and watcher. Does it change how you watch a show being actually best friends with these people?
everyone?
Like,
yeah.
we think we know them
pissed.
because we've met once. But you
No,
actually...
I'm like actually pissed about it. Like I kind of like at first it was like cool. Now I'm like,
It
I don't
really
want to be
did.
friends with any of you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to make fun of the show so bad. Like
Yep.
I just met Tayshia, who's gonna be here any second probably, and I was like, oh fuck, shit. Like, did I say anything bad about her? Like, I can do like Amanda Stanton and Caitlin Bristow and Lauren
Well, 'cause
Bushnell
they're out
all
of the
day long.
franchise.
They're out of it, but it's like we're now hitting too close to home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like then when I wanted to like make fun of something like Blake said, who knows, I might be friends with in a few weeks.
Right.
Right. The rate you're going.
Because at the rate I'm going.
Colton is knocking down cakes in your backyard.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like I want to make some jokes, you know? And it's
I
like,
know.
how am I gonna? And then I like,
And
let's say-
honestly, being friends with you is like affecting us.
shut up.
No, because I want to make jokes about people, but it's like my friend Lauren's friends with them.
No, but it's like it's fine. Like I'm over here trying to like be as good as you and like filter what I say because
Don't.
It's such a hard line to walk.
it's
Yeah.
so hard. And it's just like if I'm like make fun of Blake, everyone's like, you're jaded because you're friends with Kaylin, and I'm like,
They say that to us too. I'm like, we met her once.
yeah, no, people are like,
We've met him twice.
everything you said is
Yeah.
so biased because you are best friends with Kaylin. I'm like, I wish I was fucking best friends with Kaylin. Maybe I'm saying all these things because I want to be best friends with Kaylin.
Right.
Is it true that you have chronic pain?
yes.
You do.
I told you about it last night.
Yes, she did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I only know what that is from the Lady Gaga documentary.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And she suffers from it too, and she literally has like a full-time masseuse with her.
yeah. Well,
And Right.
I already peaked, bro.
And what she said was like, honestly, she was crying because she was in so much pain. And she's like, I'm literally crying because I'm thinking about all the people who are going through what I'm going through and can't have the luxury of having a full-time masseuse everywhere I go. Can you tell me what that's like? And what she said, it started from an injury on her hip from dancing.
Yeah, no, I never got an injury. I just like remember when I was really, really young, I had knee pain, like throbbing in my knees. So I'd cry when I was really, really little. But then I was a competitive cheerleader, so it spread throughout other parts of my body. So it made it worse from all like the stretching and stuff. And so I basically just get these like flare-ups, and it's just like that's why I was always late to school and stuff, because I was like rolling around in bed crying, and like there's nothing I could, and it's not like a shooting pain, it's like a radiating discomfort.
throbbing.
And it's like almost like arthritis. And so like sometimes I'll get in my hands, I get in my ankles, I get in my feet, I get like really tender. So it's like some people think it's like psychosomatic.
Wait, I'm so shook. I think I have chronic pain. Wait, let me tell you
I
something.
knew you were going to say that.
Let me tell
I
you
like
something.
saw it in her eyes.
Wait, because what you were describing, it's not pain. It's just like an awareness of like your.
But like it
Ever
wakes
since
me
I
up
was
in
a
the middle
child,
of the night.
Oh my
I
God,
get it
you
in the
guys,
back of my knee.
I have chronic pain. You guys know, ever since I was a child, I got those leg pains that would wake me up in the middle of the night.
A Charlie horse.
It's not a Charlie horse. I get Charlie horses. It's the cramps in my legs that I thought was from a potassium deficiency.
Got you.
Wait, it doesn't feel like cramp, but like you could have chronic.
No,
I'll
it
let you have
feels
it.
just like a throbbing awareness. Not even like a pain, just like an annoying feeling.
Yeah. But no, it's like I can't like function now.
Okay, so maybe have like a low level.
Maybe you
Yeah.
just have like a calcium deficiency, because I get that
Yeah.
in the back of my knees ever since I was younger. And I do think
Yeah.
I have a calcium deficiency because like when am I drinking
Or you're like
calcium?
sensitive to a food and you're not allergic, and it like causes inflammation.
Perhaps. Oh,
Yeah.
and we get the inflammation that Snitch and I talked about, which you actually
Which
just
I have.
informed us.
Yeah.
When we eat and drink too much and we get really tender and we're in pain, it's
Like,
because
this hurts.
It's
Like,
because
doing
of like
this.
the
Yeah.
inflammation from eating
Yeah.
like salty foods and drinking alcohol.
Oh, you know what? I did a press on Tuesday where they played this like stupid little game with me, and it was actually really fun, and I want to play it with you.
Okay.
It's called First and Last.
Oh, it's not called Stupid Little Game?
No. Okay, so it's like first and last. What was the last thing you Googled? You could check your phone.
Okay.
Mine was Phil's coffee. And guess what? We didn't get it.
Mine was paparazzi Claudia Oshry.
Damn, that sucks.
What was
Wait,
yours?
Let me just click view all. Okay. It was Los Angeles parking office, because Sam Lerner needed to know where to go get his permits. Then it was ceramics classes near me,
Oh, that's fine.
because I need a fucking hobby according to my therapist. And then it was Chick-fil-A New York.
When were you in New York?
I wasn't. I wanted to prove to someone that Chick-fil-A was in New York.
It
and I
is,
was eating
recently.
Chick-fil-A.
What? Who is the most recent celebrity you've DM'd with?
Well, she like her friends are celebs.
Right, like
No, they don't count. They're not real. Who's the recent celebrity you've DM'd with?
Well, on the thing, it was for Young Hollywood. I lied.
You did.
I said Gwyneth Paltrow because I did DM with her like last week, and I needed that out. In the
Mine are just
universe.
like all like,
Your friends who are famous, but you don't consider them celebrities.
yeah, like I don't like talk to celebrities.
like Joey King,
Mine is Kaylin. You know?
Miller Keys.
Right. Yeah, so I guess my friends.
What's the last text you sent?
Oh God.
She's been sending them all episode.
Yeah.
Oh
fucking phone down.
please.
She's addicted to her phone. She said it herself.
I haven't texted anyone, but I have a text from Cameron.
How is Cameron?
He's good. He's in Florida.
Oh.
He's visiting his grandparents.
Cute.
And it's like super cute, but it's like, why the fuck would you leave like that, you know?
Yeah, no, totally.
Where's my invite?
I hate when Ben like does things, you know?
yeah, and
Stay
I'm just
home.
like, did you not like think of me before you decided
Right.
to do this thing? Like, that's very fucking rude.
Can you give some good tips on how to elevate your style on a very small budget?
Yes. So the biggest tip that I have is you go on the websites, like the bougier websites, right? And you see all like the trends and like the newest arrivals and like you see like what the vibe is. And then you go to the lower end websites and you find those things that look similar. So like I'll see like trends that I like and then I go find it at Zara. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
Because it's like then you're like on trend and it like looks really nice. And then if you do have like a little bit of a budget, like getting like one like staple, like Gucci loafers will like go with everything. But you can wear, this is Zara, and then okay, these are Revolve, but I didn't pay for them, so like it's like on a budget.
It counts.
You know?
It counts.
Cheaper than Zara.
Cheaper than Zara.
They were free.
Free counts.
Free.
A lot of people want to know how you became such good friends with Cassie and Colton.
Okay, so let's stop calling everyone my best friend. Let's like keep that to
To just us
just like us. Like I don't want you guys to feel like you're on the same level. Like these are my best friends.
Okay.
Yes, I have some from back home.
Anna and Co.
Yeah, Anna and Co.
We got our girls.
Yeah, so the best part
Yes.
of our friendship is that when Jackie and I took a trip to, and Olivia took a trip to Nashville 2 years ago.
Almost 3 years ago in
Was
November.
it the Morning
Oh, yeah,
Breath?
that's
It was
long
the
ago.
Morning Breath CMA.
Our first awards ever. One of the nights, you know, we live for Nashville and like we live to honky tonk, and we found ourselves honky tonking down Broadway, like fucking wasted. The three of us having so much fun, and we ran into this group of girls who were listeners to the show, and they were just like such cool girls that like we would hang out with ordinarily. So like we hung out with them. We spent the whole night with them, running around town, bar hopping, honky tonking. I was fucking sloshed. Like
we FaceTimed them on the show the next day. Like we kept in touch. We were a sorority before we were the official Morning Breath
we were
sorority.
joking that like we finally felt like we found a place in this world like for our sorority. Like and it was so much fun. We had such a good night. It was like really like soul sisters. And it's even crazier like how much that was meant to be, because it turns out that they're one of the girls, or maybe two of the girls.
One of the girls.
One of the girls is Lauren's like best friend from home.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how we first connected, because
yeah.
I was like Instagramming. I'm like, I met my new best friends, and you DM me. You were like, oh my god, that's my friend Anna.
Yeah. You're like, I
And-
met my new best friend. So I was like, that's my best friend.
And oh
Like,
no, actually, I was in a bar and I had to pee, and Anna came with me, and she goes, you know my friend Lauren Elizabeth? I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I follow her on Instagram. She's like, let's FaceTime her. And I FaceTime
did
you
you FaceTime?
while I was literally peeing. And then you and I had DM'd. That's really how like our DM flood
That could have been
opened.
such a good foreshadow, because like now I talk to you on FaceTime on the toilet.
No, but
all
it's
the
so
time.
crazy. Like it's meant to be, because I
And she
really
hangs
felt
up
like
on me.
us meeting those girls, Anna, was like so meant to be. But then it was like even more meant
But
to be.
that's what I always say too, is like the fact that you like fell in love with like one of my actual best friends from home, who's like, those are like my people, right? Like my Chicago people. It's just, it makes complete sense that like we all became friends. And then when I met your friends in Vegas,
Yes,
we all
we all
became
became
friends. And then like everyone's like, you kind of like talk like them or like whatever. I'm like, because that's what happens when you have a friend group. Like,
right. And
you know what I
now
mean?
these two
now we talk
you.
like you, like dude. Like,
Oh yeah,
bro.
but by the way,
Bro.
such fucking bullshit. Listening in the car, you guys being like, yeah, Lauren Elizabeth, all she says is bro. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Dude, how could you?
dude, what? Cameron hates when I say that, but whatever.
And I said it, and Ben was like, why the fuck did you just say that? I'm like, honestly, I don't know.
So
It's because I was hanging out with
if
Lauren.
Cameron doesn't speak like that, where do you get that from? Bro, dude, is that a Chicago thing or an LA thing?
I think both.
Ooh, someone asked an amazing question from Caddy K.
Oh wait, I didn't answer the question.
Oh, what was the question?
Cassie and Colton.
Cassie.
Oh yeah, how'd you get
Okay.
to meet them?
So my boyfriend Cameron is best friends with Greg Salkin, which is how you guys all know him as well. And his girlfriend is Michelle Randolph. And so I became friends with Michelle through Greg because BFFs.
Double dates.
And then I figured out that her sister was on The Bachelor, and then lo and behold, she won. And then they kind of just got plopped into our friend group.
Yeah.
And they're sweet.
Michelle's so cool.
She's this. They're honestly like the sweetest girls ever.
In your professional opinion, do you think Olivia Jade should come back to YouTube?
Ooh.
I do. I think she's more interesting than ever now.
Well, you know that this is a controversial topic.
Yeah.
Specifically for me.
I know.
So I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Like, does she need to?
No.
No. Is she going to? Probably, but like I don't think she can right now because it's still on trial.
Once the whole saga's over,
like,
I mean,
maybe she could be like a Misha Barton, where like we don't hear from her for like a while,
and then she goes on the hills.
Like, comes back.
Misha Barton was in my dream last night, looking incredible.
Oh yeah, was that on your Instagram story?
No. Oh, Snitch was talking about her dreams on her Instagram story. I would never.
An essay did.
I was like,
but it just came back to me. I like walked past her like she was going into a club and she looked fabulous in a red wrap dress.
I can't believe how much you guys liked her on the hills. Like I wasn't even that big of a fan.
You weren't? What's not to like?
It's not that there's nothing to like, but you guys were like, oh my God, she's amazing. And I'm
guess
like, what am
I loved her.
My expectations were so low and it's like, why are you here? And she had to be so great in order for me to be like, for her presence to be justified.
But like watching her in that audition
was painful.
Like, so painful.
Well, you audition, you know what it's like, right? Do you go to auditions kind of frequently? Not so much anymore?
Not as much anymore, but I've been on a lot and they're absolutely horrific and horrible and I hate them. And watching her do it and like knowing that like she's like a real like actor, like I'm over here like, you know, I'm a fraud.
I know.
It's like watching her, I was like,
she has to audition.
I was like, oh my God, like no, make it stop. And she's like, I think I got the movie. And I'm like, obviously you didn't. They're filming it for the fucking hills. Please.
Right. That's
like,
the thing.
Oh my God.
But I thought she
vomit.
But like it was, as someone who's not an actor whatsoever and is just like a patron of the hills, like she did it one way. The director gave her notes and then she like totally changed.
100%. That's what I said.
Totally.
She was a
100%.
phenomenal actress in that moment.
I literally was, because I got Sam and Olivia to watch it too. And I was like, you guys, it's so cringy, but then she takes direction
like
a fucking boss.
I actually think she's an amazing actress.
I mean, I think so too.
Like, and I do think like she should have gotten the movie.
Yeah.
But there's no way. What casting office is going to let you come in and fucking film?
Yeah, no, that's a big no-no.
It's like, come on, let's think
I'm
logistics.
glad everyone agreed that the acting was there though.
Oh, 100%.
So before we wrap, tell everyone what they can expect from Mood Podcast with Lauren Elizabeth. It's dropping every Wednesday.
It is.
It's going to be
my
you.
producers.
Yeah, it's going to be you and your famous friends. You,
right.
Cameron. We need
don't
Cameron on an
famous.
episode. We need Joey King on an episode.
Yes.
Tell everyone what they can expect from it. And yeah.
What inspires you to do it?
So what inspires me to do it is, well, first of all, I can clearly talk just as fast and as much as you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I've been vlogging forever and it came to this point where I'm talking to the camera so much. And I'm like, really, what the fuck is the point of this visual element?
Right.
Like, I can talk all day. I don't like getting ready. I can't believe you guys told me we weren't fucking filming this. And here we are. So I had to put on makeup. I was very upset about it. And it's fine.
We just wanted to give you the full treatment.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And so I was just like, I have so much to say and I love listening to podcasts. And it wasn't one of those things of like, oh, everyone's making a podcast. Like, it's my turn. Like, I only do things if I like genuinely want to do them. Like, people were, one year we're all writing books and I was like, I have nothing to fucking write about yet.
Right.
So I genuinely have wanted to do a podcast for the past like year. And I just kind of like being that Chicago girl, like living in LA and like in like this really like fake town. I'm doing air quotes, fake town, and being like a real girl, also air quotes. And just like kind of like my life in LA, but also like commentating from my perspective on what's going on. So it's like a combination of it's everything. At first I tried to pigeonhole it and to prove to my management too, I was like, what do you want my podcast to be about? And it was everything I already talked about. So it was like mental health, fashion, Real Housewives, relationships, your friends. And so I'm like, that's why it's just fucking mood. Like whatever it feels like, whoever I'm talking to, like if there's something going on in the world, we want to talk about it, what's going on in your life, what's going on in my life. And just like in conversation with, like not interview. And also I have so many interesting people in my life that aren't just like the Joey Kings and the Sam Lerners and the Greg Salkins. It's also like my mom has such an interesting story. I know producers at
Your mom's an OG
Viacom.
influencer, right?
I come from a long line of influence.
Influencing is in her blood.
She fucking said that to like the CEO of Vital Proteins. They all know my family. They're like, I follow your
Vital
mom
Proteins
vlog.
is based in Chicago. And her mom was like runs like a PR company, and it was like she was like the first foodie in Chicago, and she like really was very impactful. So I was like to the guy, what was his name, Kirk? I was like, Kirk, she comes from a long line of influencers.
And I was just like, God damn it. But it's
so
such
funny.
a good line.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, so I think what you can expect is just like almost like the LA version of the morning toast, but more like in conversation, like casual, like, you know, like you guys are morning show hosts. I'm like the late night, like on the couch, like bring it to you live from LA
Glass
with like
of wine.
with all my friends. And like, I'd love to like do an episode where it's like my brother and Cameron.
Yeah.
Or like my grandma and like Joey King. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like really like, I think I know good personality. Like how we became friends is like, that's what I want to put on.
Your vibe attracts your tribe.
Yeah, vibe attracts your tribe.
So lame, but it's
so true. Well, look out for it. It's going to be available iTunes, Spotify, all the places.
And I'm fucking nervous, by the way.
Don't be nervous.
Because
the toasters are going to support.
I'm scared.
New episodes dropping Wednesday. Follow Lauren on Instagram for all the updates at Lauren Elizabeth. Also, your YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Lauren Elizabeth.
I don't think it is.
Okay, so just search Lauren Elizabeth, and that's what it'll come up as. We hope you guys are.
We have a merch drop today at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Get your merch. Join the sorority. Like, it is
haven't
time.
gotten it yet. It's the softest shit on the planet.
Yeah.
That's coming from someone who makes
clothes for a living.
clothing.
A ringing endorsement. We love you guys. We will see you back in studio in New York tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day.